And then we have what? We have K cross J is minus I will become positive again. Okay, so K cross J, wait, K cross J, negative I, 0.15. That's for 9.091. It's 1.364. Hi. Did I make a mistake? Yes.
The direction of the R, you said negative 3,
Yeah. So D is, you know, you're right. That's why when I was doing it, it looks weird. Yeah, B, D, yep. So it's positive. Thank you. And then this is what? Negative. Okay. So K cross I is positive J. So this will become negative. Much better now. Okay. K cross J is K cross J is negative, and then negative will be positive. Okay. So no, I'm too much on my mind. So J cross K is negative. You got negative. So 9.091 times by 0.15 is 1.363. So K cross J is negative. So this is negative. Wait. K cross J is negative, positive. So this is negative. Okay. So this will be equal to 3 minus 1.364. 1.636 I minus by 1.8182 J. Okay. Okay. Right. So now, what this means is this now. We know the orientation of VD now. Okay. So now, I'm now going to like sketch, okay, what is our VD. Okay. So our VD is going down okay, at this angle is going down at 1.8182 J, and then it's going towards the right okay, and this is 1.636 I. So from here we know what is this distance over here, or this magnitude. So this over here now, finally, we know our VD. So from here, VD is equal to square root 1.636 squared plus by minus 1.8182 squared, right? So 1.636 squared plus by 1.8182 squared, square root the whole thing is equal to 2.446. Okay. So the next thing that we would like to find is this angle over here, which I'm going to call theta. Okay. So we know the magnitude. Next, we need to know the what? The orientation. So therefore, theta, right, tangent theta, will be equal to 1.636 divided by 1.8182, right? So therefore, theta is equal to 1.636 divided by 1.8182. Inverse tangent, you get 41.98 degrees. Okay. So the next thing that we do, or we know that VC, at the end of the day, we want to find VC. Okay, we know that VC will be moving in this direction. Okay. So this is our what? This is our VC. Okay. So knowing all this now, yes, someone is put, sorry, I did not see your hand. Yeah, but my theta is over here. Right? Okay. So from here, now we are going to bring everything back to the instantaneous domain now. Knowing, okay, what do we know? We know this distance over here. Okay, we know this distance over here. Okay. So now we are going to put the whole thing in the instantaneous center domain. Okay. So you are going to physically, you're going to take all these points and you're going to put it here. Okay. And then from here, we are going to construct lines. Okay. So we know that now in your term test, make sure you bring your mathematical instrument. Okay. We construct this because this is 90 degrees. Then from here, I know this is just a sketch. Okay. I'm going to rotate this by 90 degrees. Okay, I better draw this accurately, okay? So now this is 41. We have this at what? 41. Oh, no, I think I'm fine. Let's see. So I'm going to rotate this by, I want to see a mistake, not a mistake, assumption I make that's wrong. Okay, so this is the orientation. Okay, and then I draw a 90 degrees line. Okay, so we have 90 degrees here. And you realize that, oops daisy, right? I drew the orientation wrongly. Can you see that? Right? So all you need to do now is to now bring this down, right? This is still what? 90 degrees. So we have found our what? Instantaneous center. And then this happened to be our point C. And this happened to be our point what? Point D. Okay. So now, in our instantaneous domain, now this is our what? Okay. And I know I sound like a old tape recorder. we know that omega C to IC is equal to omega D to what? D to IC. Okay. So what's left for us to do? We need to find the distance D to IC, or we have to determine D to IC, and we also have to determine C to IC distance. Okay. So we know that this angle over here, right? We know that this is 90, and then the angle over there is 30. So this is equal to 90 plus 30, and this is equal to 120 degrees. Okay. And then we have to find the other two. So we have to find the other two angles, and somehow we have to find the other two angles. So we have to find now. I forgot how I did it. 90. Okay. So now are we okay? So now we know that this angle over here is what? 41.98. Right? So we know the angle over here this is equal to 90 minus by 41.98. Right? So this will be equal to 90 minus 41.98, which is equal to 48.02 degrees. Okay, so what else can I know? So we know this angle down here. This is also equal to what? 30 degrees. Okay. So the angle over here will be equal to, okay, so this angle over here will be equal to 90 minus by 30 minus by 41.98. So 90 minus 30 minus 41.98 is equal to 18.02 degrees. Okay. I need to analyze this further. I'm a bit stoned now. Go for a 5 minutes break and come back. Okay, just do a 5 minutes break. I just need to gather my thoughts with all this anger.